Life is rough. Life is hard. And it's so for all of us. Some take it in stride. Some take it harder. And some go even farther. I am a man who's been up there. I've been down there as well. I am a man who fell from grace but found my feet again. Yes, I got up from where I fell and picked up my shattered pieces. I didn't know how I was going to clean up that mess and get my act together again. But one thing I did, I picked every piece I could find. Better to have a piece I didn't need, for then I could chuck it, than to need a piece I didn't have because I left it behind and can't go back. I got up from where I fell, dusted my determination, and gave an ultimatum to the man I had become. It's time to unbecome. I looked him in the eyes and stoutly announced, I'm done being you. I'm done petting you. I'm done feeling sorry for you. I'm done romancing you. I'm done hiding you. And I'm done aiding you. I announced my resolve to resign from the man I am now so I could return to the man I used to be. It was a scary journey, but I labeled it the adventure of my life. Have you ever reached that stage where you are so done? So done you'd rather die trying something new than continue with the same old pattern that dug you deeper in until you could go no lower. That's where I started from, but I wore my tattered determination like a robe of many colors. I replaced the picture of the wretch I had become with that of a Superman, and in his cloak, I chose to ride life onward instead of backward as the adventure of a lifetime. Before my flight from rock bottom, I signed a resolve. This adventure will either kill me or show me the way to the man I used to be. Often, it's been said that what doesn't kill you makes you strong. Those who fear to die barely live, and those who dare death truly live. For too long, I feared everything. I feared to live. I feared to die until I got to the point where I couldn't care less. I was ready to risk this life. Death was a better option than continuing less than the man I need to be. So off I took to find the man I used to be. Mid-flight, I realized that I had to leave the man I am to meet the man I used to be. The man I am isn't great, but it's all the man I am. It was a tough choice staring me in the face as I hung high in the air. What do I do now? How do I lose the man I am in hope of finding the man I used to be? What if I don't find that man? Then I will be truly lost, for there will be nothing left of the man I am now. It is hard to let go of the only thing you have, no matter how miserable it makes you when you have no replacement at hand. Hope is a dangerous thing. What if it fails? What will I become after I have unbecome the man I am for the man I used to be? I saw fear daring behind my hope, and my determination lagged. It is easier to choose death when you are in the pit of hopelessness, but when you board hopefulness and you are mid-air, how do you pause a coasting flight to recalculate the risk and rethink your conclusions? But it's too late. Too late to go back to the man I had become. Too far from the pit and far gone on the journey of unbecoming to re-becoming. And I better not let it get too late to reach the man I used to be. I pulled my resolve along, still afraid, but I continued the flight forward. I was ready to let the man I am go so I could reach for the man I used to be. I was on my way to unbecoming the man I had become so I could meet the man I need to be. I owed it to him. I did that to me, and only me can do this for me. Yes, nobody but me could undo the damage the man I am did to the man I used to be. And nobody but me could help me find and become the man I need to be. It was a deadly leap I undertook. The only way I could get out of where I was stuck. It was either jump and die or thrive if you survive. So I jumped up and out. I moved out and up. Maybe to you, it was a silly crawl, a crazy walk, a stupid race. But to me, it was the flight of a lifetime. I was the Superman in my own movie, making dangerous moves that may mean nothing to everyone else out there. But those baby steps meant the world to me. They meant a new life for me. Every step was scary, but I kept going. I started changing everything I could, and slowly but surely, I made that transition from unbecoming to becoming. And after a while, I started settling into becoming the man I used to be. Or so I thought. For a month, I thought I was becoming with the changes I was performing, until conscience caught up with me and the journey took a twist as truth sounded an alarming note. You cannot unbecome the man you are by changing location and position. You cannot become the man you used to be by changing your step and style. This thing is in the mind. You can't act like Superman one day, live like a frog the rest of the week, and think you'll become a Superman. No, to act like a Superman, you must think like a Superman. Not just 1 out of 7 days, but every moment of every day until you either become the Superman or the Superman becomes you. If you change location with the mind of the man you are, you will persist in the ways and works of the man you are trying to unbecome. For as long as the man you are lives, you can't find the man you used to be. And until you find the man you used to be, you can't reach the man you need to be. You must accept the death of the old to embrace the life of the new. Until the man you are dies, your unbecoming will drag endlessly on, making it impossible to locate the man you used to be. Thus, the man you need to be will remain an evasive mystery. Do you not yet understand that the man you were and the man you used to be cannot coexist? This man you were now must die for the man you used to be to live. And after you find the man you used to be, time will come when he too will have to give way for the man you choose to be thereafter. But it's all your choice. The timing is in your hands. Nobody but you can let the old man die, because with your own hands and thoughts, you brought him to life. You have only one life, and you can only give it to one, the old or the new, but it cannot be shared between the two. You may think you are making loads of changes, but the most important change must commence within. External adjustments will take you a step or so, but won't get you to where you need to be. Change is good. The concept of change, the motion of change, they all sound cool. But change all you want out here. Still, every thought and every step, every action and reaction will be driven by the man you are now, because he's got the wheels. Except that change starts within. External makeovers are quickly eroded by changing seasons of life. Move all you want. Push all you can. Every intent and result, every desire and pursuit will be ruled by the man you are, except you get rid of him. Wow! I sat back despondent. What news? What a shock to realize that all I've done, all I'm doing, and all I plan to do to get back to the man I used to be will be turned into nothing by the man I am now. What a rude awakening to hear that for as long as I feed and nurture this man I am now, there will be no hope for the man I used to be and no life for the man I need to be. What a burden, call it duty or responsibility, to see that nothing else and no one else but me can kill the man I am to save the man I used to be. What revelation! Quite disturbing to know that the shot that must kill one of these two lies in my hands, in the choice, in the decision, and on the determination of no other but me. It was another top day of reckoning, another day never to be forgotten. With the bullet of determination in my hands, with burning desire in my heart, and with both men before my eyes, who will I shoot to spare the other? Which is harder? To become the man I am demands no sweat, so I can set it on a cruise and let things ride. To become the man I used to be demands I unbecome the man I am now. Oh, what sweat and blood it threatens to drain from me. Yet, should I choose for the cost of sweat and blood to continue feeding this being that leaves me reeling, or should I dare, at the least to try, lose some sweat and blood to reach for the skies and live the dream again? Will I set as my default the man I am for fear of losing some sweat and blood and lose myself in the process? Or should I count sweat and blood as nothing compared to reaching for the skies, compared to living the dream again? Don't assume one choice comes easier than the other, for with each choice comes perhaps a heavy cost and a handsome reward, or a cheaper course and perhaps a regrettable end. Still, to become the man I used to be, I and I alone must be as resolute in unbecoming the man I am and as absolute in not only becoming the man I used to be, but to look even farther, to living that dream, to stretching farther and reaching higher, to truly and fully becoming the man I need to be. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with family and friends. Be inspired. You are a star, and it's your time to shine.